And hit her leg, not playing a shot, so that should be dead ball and no runs here as Molly Strano turns to the umpire, and she has a case, doesn't she, Erin?
I think she has a very good case there. It was not what you expect from the first ball of a T20 game, but it has been signalled dead ball.
And takes on Strano. It sticks in the right hand, and she's out for a golden duck after being elevated to the opener role. Not her day, Georgia Vole, but Molly Strano, that's freakish. On the charge, chopping it in the air, and this time the catch is safely taken by Johnston. So you did well with the Tupperware. Stay down on that, Harris. Look at the timing in the gap. Two fielders out there. Her second over as well. In the air and in the gap. Both boundaries so far off the bat of Grace Harris.
Very well played.
Targeting those stumps and breaking through first ball. Amelia Kerr trying to get funky. Heather Graham had the answer. Now tries the reverse, and that'll come off as well. Hasn't that travelled on the breeze for 4 for Laura Harris? And now goes offside and clears mid-off. Laura Harris looking to cash in here after a couple of lives. 14 off 6 now. Grace just taking a back seat, playing the technically correct shots. Says to Laura Harris, you can hit along the deck and hit 4 too. It was, but she swung and swung hard and got the reward for the outside edge. Another boundary. And swings and finds a gap at catching heights. This could be big for Laura Harris. Full toss, and cashes in there as well. Boulder! Macy Gibson taking pace off. Shadow just edging across the pitch here. Awkward time to bat potentially as Harris chases another wide one. Look at Strano working ever so hard to try and get there. And direct hits will seal the end of Johnston. Selflessly came back for 2, and Heather Graham just a brilliant.
Laura Harris too far across the stumps.
Swept nicely by Harris, and she'll get full reward. Catches up again. Almost an instant replay, back-to-back boundaries. You've seen 10 overs of action now. What's a competitive total, do you think, after 13 overs? Oh, great hitting, the power of Grace Harris. Not clears the infield. There's runs on offer here. Don't bother chasing, it's 4. And it might be costly. It's in the air. Catchable potentially, and no mistake made this time. Very safe option underneath it. Heather Graham's been brilliant in the field. In off the rope by about 10 metres on that leg side. And into the pads. Carey almost got the run outs. And they'll settle for just the 1. An even 100 in their 13 overs for the Brisbane Heat. Nicola Hancock has the ball in hand. 17 wickets this season already. And digs it in first up. Lizelle Lee won't bother running. She's hit a 4 off the first ball faced. Pace off. Johnston goes through with the shot. Got a big piece of that. A 6. Massive first over. 16 off it. And Johnston finally hit one out of the middle. And boy, did it stay hit. Oh, she keeps on running now, sent back, and this time she's out. Great glove work by Johnston to get rid of her cousin. And Ellie Johnston. Outside edge of the bat has been found, and that flies away past Vole. Digs it in. Lee catches up with it. One bounce over the rope, so the run's coming in that over. Around the wicket, targeting that shoe. Dupria knows it and strikes it so beautifully. Straight down the ground for 6. Massive start to the surge. How well did she hit that, but picked out the fielder in the deep. That's some catch on a night like this from Danny Wyatt. Self-preservation, a bit of a factor. This has gone up. It'll take some catching. Mid-on calls her name, and Amelia Kerr safe under the high ball. Nicola Hancock take a bow. 2 wickets in the 1 power surge over.
Yeah, very well bowled, Nick Hancock.
Villani strikes it well in the gap. Missed opportunity perhaps. Might have been a catching chance there at points. Pace off, turned into a full toss, and well struck again by Villani. Back-to-back boundaries, and suddenly...
And just bookended Jessica in the middle.
Jonathan bowling to the 2 right-handers, and Villani finds the gap again. What a master stroke this has been, dropping herself down to number 5, the captain. Throws her head back in frustration, and she is out. Mignon de Bria has played her part though. 37 off 29. Checking where the gaps are to close this one out. Thinking reverse again. And Elise Villani hits the winning runs all aboard the Kane train. 3 wins in a row for the Hobart Hurricanes, right in the conversation in this WBBL 08 campaign all of a sudden, back in the top 4.